I think everybody should have some sort of creative hobby, whether that's, doing art or sewing or music or whatever. I think it's extremely important for people to have a way to like express themselves and kind of just like help relieve stress on a day-to-day basis. I'm an artist myself. I like to draw for fun. I'm not like a professional or anything like that, but I do enjoy doing it because it really helps relieve just like the day-to-day stress that regular people have. Like there are days where I kind of just wake up and I'm just like, I don't know, I'm in one of those funky moods where I don't want to do anything. I don't really want to talk to anybody. I'm not exactly depressed. I wouldn't say I'm depressed, but you just have those days where you're not really motivated to do much. And those are the days where I kind of just like draw for most of the day and just listen to music. It's really therapeutic and it helps me kind of get out of that weird funk that I can be in sometimes. And life these days is extremely stressful for everybody. Everybody's dealing with like something or another. So I think it's really good to have that way to like kind of just turn your brain off and like go to a hobby that you really enjoy doing and kind of forget about everything that's going on with your head, even if it's just like for a couple of hours a day or a few times a week. Being able to express yourself through a creative means or a hobby or anything like that is also very important in my opinion. I feel like everybody has some sort of creative thoughts or feelings or emotions in their head throughout the days, and I feel like there's so many people who don't explore that or even really think too much about it. They kind of just let it pass through and forget about it. And you never really know what that creative thing that you're thinking about, you never know what it could lead to. Maybe if you are an artist or maybe like you have a story in your head, maybe if you just took a few minutes down every day to kind of just like write out the story or the ideas in your head, that could possibly lead to something that could potentially change your life. You never really know. Also, that sense of achievement you get after like creating something with your own two hands and you finish it, it's one of the best feelings in the world. Like I can't explain it. If you've ever made anything with your own hands that took a lot of time and hard work, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It always feels so good when you finally get through especially the creative process can be very like messy and daunting, but once you get to the end and you get with that final product that you've been working so hard on, oh man, it feels amazing. Also, having a hobby I think could be a good way to just like have some type of social interaction with other people, depending on what the hobby is. It would even be a good way to like find like-minded individuals, maybe find new friends. You guys can connect through a hobby, a similar or a mutual hobby that you guys both have. I think it's also especially important for content creators to have like a hobby that isn't related to the content you're making. I think as a content creator, it's so important to be able to disconnect from the internet, disconnect from making videos, whatever you're doing, and find something else that you're not monetizing at all and just focus on that thing and get your creative juices flowing through that. Because not only will it help with your mental health and get like stop thinking about all the numbers and growing on YouTube or whatever, growing on Twitch, whatever it is, it'll help you express that, get your mind off of that. And then sometimes when you come back, it can help you come up with like better ideas, or you'll find yourself being more creative. At least that's been my personal experience. Because if you make videos, we spend so much time like in your YouTube studio looking at your analytics, trying to figure out why this video did good, why that video did bad. All that type of stuff it can be extremely draining on your mental health. So being able to detach and go do something else that isn't related to YouTube or that you aren't monetizing, I think is very, very important. So if you're anything like me and you find yourself like having those weird days I was talking about earlier, maybe try picking up a hobby if you don't already have one. Maybe try a new hobby, see how you like it. Kind of just like find something you can just do where you turn off your brain and not really think too much about the everyday struggle that everybody's going through.